Growing frustration from a former Republican lawmaker who says his fellow Republicans are just not doing enough to hold State Superintendent Ryan Walters accountable.
This is in light of reports we've brought you exposing tens of thousands of dollars in unexplained bonuses paid to Walters' staff. News 4's Spencer Humphrey breaks down the action this former lawmaker wants to see happen. 76,000.
I get it. We've brought you a lot of these stories this past week.
And records we've uncovered.
Got a hold of new March payroll records, but new records we've uncovered.
The first one last Wednesday, when records we found revealed the State Department of Education paid its former spokesperson a final paycheck of more than $76,000. Then on Monday, we introduced you to State Superintendent Ryan Walters' new Chief of Staff, Matt Moeller, a Florida political consultant who once worked with Walters' highly paid chief advisor, Matt Langston. Langston, a man OSDE recently paid a near $40,000 bonus, according to Oklahoma Watch. We told you Monday, despite Mueller's six-figure job with OSDE, he still also apparently works full-time for a company in Florida, according to that company's website anyway. Oh, and we told you OSDE paid Mueller an extra $32,000 check on top of his regular paycheck in February, OSDE refusing to explain why. Then on Tuesday, we uncovered more records showing he got another extra mystery payment in March for $12,500. So believe me, I get it. We probably sound like a broken record, but we have another discovery about OSDE to share with you. This one by our friends at Oklahoma Watch.
That they had hired another top advisor at the department, also from out of state.
That new hire, says Oklahoma Watch's Jennifer Palmer, an Arkansas-based political consultant, Chad Gallagher.
His background is pretty interesting. He lobbied for Class Wallet, which of course, we've written about quite a bit here in Oklahoma.
Class Wallet, you'll remember we told you, was a company Ryan Walters once tasked with doling out federal COVID relief funds to help families buy school supplies when he was Secretary of Education, but instead let families use the money to buy things like couches, Xboxes, and even Christmas trees.
And that was a huge debacle.
Oklahoma Watch found OSDE is paying Gallagher a near six-figure salary for a temporary role. OSDE spokesperson Grace Kim refusing to explain the hire to Oklahoma Watch, just as she refused to explain to us why Mueller got those massive payouts we found.
They won't do it. Watch this. Watch this.
We told you Oklahoma Senate Democratic leader Julia Kurt was quick to call for action after our reports.
The superintendent has way too much latitude. I keep asking and calling for our Republican colleagues to stand up to him and hold him accountable. They won't do it.
Catching the attention of one former Republican state representative.
There's so many things that we should be pushing back as Republicans. But no, we got Democrats that you can interview, but the Republicans won't step up to the plate and say, hey, this is wrong, stop it.
Before he turned out last year, Republican Mark McBride pretty vocally pushed for transparency over Langston's employment with OSDE.
He's a ghost employee, pretty much. I've said that time and time again. When I was in office, we filed 2 subpoenas, multiple requests, had him come before us and talk to us.
But now
it's obvious that nobody's watching. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Unfortunately, you know me, the governor doesn't get to hire and fire all the different state agency heads.
This week, Governor Stitt was concerned about what we've reported too.
We're not dumb. Oklahomans are not dumb. Oklahomans see these people that are in these different political positions that are running for their next office.
The only people that push back against him are the governor and the attorney general. And there's not a comment, not one comment from a Republican legislator pushing back on this misuse of state tax dollars. It's sad.
Well, we did end up hearing from one.
It seems like there's always new developments happening at SDE.
State Representative Daniel Pay, a Republican who says he's seen enough.
The more and more we have these issues arise, we have to follow the money.
And ready to see some sort of action from the legislature.
Well, right now I know the Department of Mental Health has been the primary focus. There has been a select committee established by Speaker Hilbert. We could have a similar committee look into all these discrepancies at SDE. That would be my personal recommendation, to have a formal process like that and have public hearings.
And we reached out to House Speaker Kyle Hilbert's office and asked how he felt about all this. Would he be open to starting an investigation? Well, his office told us he has no comment right now.